Are you anxious? If you are, you know the effects it has on you. Now, if you're in a relationship, those effects that anxiety does to you are multiplied. The reason is because when you're in a relationship, the way you react to your own anxiety affects how you react to your partner. And your partner doesn't know that. Many times they have no idea what's going on in your head unless you tell them. And so if you think about it, they may withdraw or leave the relationship because they think you're rejecting them. And in fact, it's not them you're rejecting. It's what's going on in your head. I'm going to talk to you today about how anxiety causes so many rifts in a relationship. I'm going to go through a few, and then at the very end, I'm going to tell you how you can prevent that in the immediate circumstance. Therapy helps a lot with anxiety, but if you're out in public and you need a quick fix, that's what I'm going to do at the end. So the first way it sabotages you is it breaks down your ability to communicate. It breaks it down because when you're consumed with your own thoughts, the only person you're thinking about is yourself. You are totally self-consumed, and that's the second part of this. You're so consumed with what's going on in you that you have a somewhat selfishness about you because your partner may reveal something to you that they really need support, but because of what you're hearing, you're in a paranoid mode or you're in a panic mode and you can't attend to what they're saying. It also causes you to act like you're non-committal, like you don't really care what's with the relationship or the person. It's not that you're non-committal at all. In fact, you might love this person. The problem is that you can't get out of your own head. You're locked in there. It becomes a vicious circle. The anxiety tells you you're not good enough. You don't look good enough. You're not the person that your partner wants to be with, and you start reacting to that. You start crumping. You start not putting yourself out there. You start limiting what you will allow yourself to say to your partner. Anxiety makes you unable to express your true essence, your grace. You can't talk about it with your partner. You're terrified of being vulnerable. You're terrified of the thoughts you're having. And lastly, it makes you so that you are joyless. So more than likely, your partner won't want to be around you because you'll be a downer. You're a downer because you're beating up on yourself so bad, you cannot possibly see any reason someone out there would love you. I mean, it's completely robbed your confidence, which is a broad word that really means your inner truth, your essence. You no longer feel competent to be a partner to your partner. Now, if you need an immediate fix, the first thing I'm going to tell you is something many therapists have told you, and that is to breathe. The reason we keep saying that is because it works. If you take a big breath in and you count 4 in, and then you count 6 out very slow, you will begin to interrupt that anxiety cycle. But you have to do it again. In fact, you have to look at your watch, and you have to do that for a whole minute and a half. Once you're a little bit calmer, then it's really important that you soften your eyes. You soften your eyes toward your partner. So instead of this or whatever you're doing, you soften. The biggest muscle you can soften is your jaw. When you soften your jaw, the rest of your face somehow relaxes. I've learned this doing videos. I'm still not great at it. Also, if you soften your eyes, your pupils will get a little bit bigger. It's like stretching your eyes. Think of stretching your eyes. When you extend that toward your partner, they can see a relaxation. They'll know how to deal with you better. And lastly, immediately, as fast as you can, focus on being kind toward your partner. If your partner isn't there, if you're by yourself, focus on something calming, kind to do for you. That may be as simple as hugging yourself, maybe as simple as putting your head down and praying. Anything you can do to extend kindness in this moment will totally distract anxiety. Now, the problem is when you're in a real anxiety or panic attack, you feel like you're going to die. The last thing you're going to be able to do is be kind toward another person, or especially toward your partner. You're probably going to grab them and say, "Save me, save me." You're going to feel like that anyway. What I want you to do is interrupt it with a breath. Interrupt it first with 2 nice cleansing breaths, and then right away we focus on being kind. Let me know how that goes for you. Please leave comments, and we'll talk more about what anxiety does in relationships a little bit more into the month, because I'm seeing more and more of it in my practice, and I'm realizing this is really important, and it's all about giving back to you guys. Have a fantastic day.